getting everything done for the hospital, and then there's another spot. Then there's another spot here in town where I would just sit on my ass all day and write service, like write down the shit on service tags.
Oh, okay.
And it's like almost $18 an hour.
Nice. Can you imagine if someone that used to be here was still on? We had the camera and he accidentally fell asleep on camera.
Stop talking about Ryan that way.
Right. I'm right here, asshole.
I said that used to work here.
Yes, nice emphasis on used to. Yeah, it's someone that I used to know. Hold on. We'll get started in 2 seconds. I gotta grab something.
Right. Just imagine it turns off the camera and all you see is this. Going, Rhea Ripley, Rhea, leave me alone.
So
Rhea, don't touch me there. Oh, nice.
that is
He goes, fuck you.
peanut butter snickerdoodle protein bite.
Oh, you didn't even say, do you like the shirt?
Yes.
Walmart special, $3. I love this.
I'm rocking an oldie. I'm rocking the old DeSoto Athletic Club t-shirt.
Whatever happened with that place? I was thinking about that. So whatever happened with that? Is that dead?
Yeah, it's dead. It's been dead for over a year now. The guy that I was partnered with
Right.
fell in with some boxers, and they basically stripped everything we were doing away from the club. They changed everything around, and then one day he called me and he was like, "Hey, you know all the bills are due?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, well, you're on your own. I'm out."
Oh, okay.
So had it open for
Did he
15
not get the invite? What the fuck? Yeah, the invite sent, motherfucker.
Oh,
Who's our fourth man?
no comment.
Janela.
Joey Janela.
Who's the third man of the NWO?
It's the big guy. No, sorry.
Well, it's
It's
the
the
big
big
slow.
We're all so predictable.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Y'all are just sitting there ready to do the podcast, being all professional, and I'm sitting here multitasking like a motherfucker.
Okay.
How come I'm the only one with a background this week?
What the fuck? This is my background.
No, I was going to say you had a video background the last time.
Yeah, of the whiteboard. All
I've
right.
always got a background. I've got my Viking wall behind me with my debut Rhinar mask right there.
Uh-huh.
And then the once debuted, but only once, hasn't been used yet. I'm waiting for my red gear, the metallic red and gold mask.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Always.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Record. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Betting Window on the Nerdport Network. I am your host, Stephen Ronnie, and yes, it is time to Viva Las Vegas. And with me, as always,
It's the Zombie Master, and I don't know how to follow Viva Las Vegas, but...
I mean, you could be like Smiling Bob.
That's true. You could just be Smiling Bob.
Everyone enjoys Smiling Bob. He is the talk of the town, as well as...
Captain Stuntcock himself. I'm Smiling Bob's best friend.
And with us, as always, hello, Christian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all decided to show y'all pretty mugs tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, nah, I'm gonna get on here. Give me a couple.
Jesus
seconds.
fucking-
I'll go on the left side. I got y'all.
Hey, Ryan, I literally put the
got
thing
you.
on Clapper, and there's about 18 fucking people that just liked the video.
Nice. What's up, Clapper? We're going to say off the cuff and fucking un-PC shit tonight.
Yeah, just like a certain someone from Twitter that owns Twitter that said something uncensored and almost got himself canceled.
He did not. If you look back, everybody does that fucking wave. Even Biden did the same fucking wave. It is not. That's an oversimplification of that wave.
I know. Have you seen Kyle? He's about this
I got
tall.
you, Kyle.
He's about this tall. And he's over there.
I ain't even going there.
But if this is the first time you listen to the show, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we really do apologize. Hey, did anybody else see the demon lady at inauguration?
Which one?
The one that was.
I guess that narrows it down.
I'm guessing that was Melania in the giant Quaker hat, looking like she straight up stepped out of a new slasher film.
Melania looking like Kung Lao.
Dude, I don't know what that was, but there was that
I'm
one.
loud.
Kung
with
Lao,
those
yeah.
sharp-ass James Mitchell eyebrows.
Looking like.
There is something nefarious afoot.
Looking like something out of fucking Mortal Wombat. And
Little wombat.
yep, and
How do we know she wasn't a fembot? She might have been a fembot. You never know.
No. This was like, she looked like that demon from Grandma's Boy dressed in a human suit.
dude, she looked like the Undertaker if the fucking female version came out.
No, that's Melania, not the demon lady that was like 2 people over.
Oh, true. Yes. Oh, I thought you meant the priest.
Okay, look, I didn't watch the inauguration shit.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to.
I had better stuff to do that day. I had Law and Order was on.
What's on?
Clang clang.
I seriously would have died if you'd have been like, I had to watch Murder, She Wrote.
The
No,
greatest.
Law and Order was on, man. It was a marathon. It was something Law and Order marathon on USA. So I had something better to watch. So that's all I've been hearing is this inauguration shit. I said maybe I'll go back to YouTube and watch it. And I go, wait a minute, there's a Law and Order marathon on YouTube. I think I'll watch that instead.
Hold on, 3-minute mark.
Hargitay, John.
Hold on, 3-minute mark. Put in Law and Order SVU.
Are you taking fucking post-show notes on
Yeah, yes.
Holy fuck, dun, dun.
Yeah, in post. Yeah, that's literally what I was gonna do. It's like when we put this out, it just literally there was a Law and Order episode. Ding ding. Kong kong.
We should, you know what we should try to do? You know how Law and Order has that intro for SVU and all that shit? We should do, this is a podcast.
Done by only if it's done by Raider Dave and Joanna.
I'm sure Raider Dave could be talking to it.
Listen
These are
here.
their stories, darling.
Listen here, darling. These are the stories, and nothing's gonna change about them. Clong clong. But yes, if you haven't heard of this show, welcome one and all. Please hit the follow button on YouTube and on Twitch. But if you like this, oh God help you. We're not done yet.
Seek psychiatric fucking help immediately.
But if you're new, welcome. This is the betting window where we dive into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the wide world of sports and sports betting. On tonight's show, we dive into the Major League Baseball free agency fiasco and bullshit.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, yes, the Hall of Fame, the actual Hall of Fame. We dive in Caitlin Clark saga. We dive into the NCAA title game and the very early betting odds. Oh goddamn! Fuck you, John. The NCAA betting top 25, as well as we pick the AFC and NFC championship games. But first, I want to wait for Christian to get the fuck back here. I don't know where the hell he went.
He's prettying himself up so he could be on camera.
Putting his guy liner on.
Fuck
You
you.
You said it. I told you said that, bitch.
No. I think it was funnier was Ryan just going, fuck you!
Because all I know is if he says that, don't forget, he'll come after your kneecaps. That motherfucker's in Jersey now.
I wear face paint in the ring. I don't like the way acrylic paint feels on my face. I don't like the way it rubs off on gear and on the mat. So I use eyeliner. Fuck you.
Oh, God.
Oh, there he is. Christian, Ronnie was just talking smack about you.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. He's got something.
Over here.
Say it
Snitch.
now, motherfuckers.
What is that, what is that, a ghetto tripod?
Whack.
Look at that! That thing does not look right! That's either a bow and arrow or a tripod!
Lithium say.
Or that's a terrible version of a Bowflex.
Call it terrible all you want. All I know.
I will tell you what he said.
No, what he said?
He said, "Where's Christian? He's putting his guy liner on."
Oh, okay.
Damn, I'm snitch.
Yeah, snitches get stitches, motherfucker.
About any illegal activities I may or may not be fucking involved in.
Nah, I just like fucking with people.
Until you get fucked back.
Hey, it's the story of my life. I've been getting fucked over for years, so why not do a little of it back?
All right, so yes, let's dive into baseball. Okay, all right. So first things first, well, you know what? We'll dive into free agency. Let me pull it up. The only real big, I mean, we've been gone for 2 weeks. So one of the big news is Anthony Santander.
Santander.
I know what I said. Going to the Blue Jays. Tanner Scott going to the Dodgers for 4 years, $72 million.
Yeah, well, the Mets had eyes on him, but they didn't want to go the 4 years. They only wanted to do 2 years. He wanted the 4 years, hence why he went to L.A.
But, like, how much... Did they say... Is he deferred money on that?
Probably. It's because it's the fucking Dodgers. I mean, they got 1.3 something billion.
But think about it.
Money anyway.
But think about it. He's getting $18 million a year out of the bullpen, and he's... I don't even think he's going to be the closer.
Okay, why is everybody disappearing?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Roddy.
Just the finger that stirs the milk with. Is he a closer?
No, he's a setup guy. He's a. I mean, he can close in a pinch, but
So they gave him $18 million to be a setup man.
essentially,
That's ridiculous.
well, it's the Dodgers. They've been spending ridiculous money anyway this offseason.
Sasaki is a Dodger also.
Gee, am I shocked? Oh my God, did not see that coming. Please. I said it before, and Christian will back me up. I said his ass is going to end up with the Dodgers because he wants to play with the other Roku Saki, 22-year-old kid. Well, guess what? Now he's with the other two.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to be the star.
No. I guess he wants to learn under Yamamoto and show, hey, I may or may not pitch again this year, Ohtani.
Jesse Winker is a Met, 1-year deal.
That's a good move.
Yep. And then Jeff Hoffman is a Blue Jay.
And Pete Alonso's still a free agent.
He's not going anywhere. This is going to ride out until, well, we'll go right into the Pete bullshit. And so is Bregman. Bregman's still a free agent.
But you know what it is, too? Bregman wants northeast of over $200 million, and he ain't going to get it. Pete wants over $200 million, he ain't going to get it.
The fact that the Mets offered him $30 million a year when no first baseman's getting close to that is fucking outlandish.
The fact that he turned down a 7-year, $160 million contract was fucking stupid, too.
I mean, yeah.
But you know what it is, and this all goes back to Christian. You weren't here when I said this. The cancer that he has for an agent in Scott Boras. That's who's doing this. It ain't Pete. This is Scott Boras. This is all him. You know,
okay.
He saw the big payday that Soto got, and he goes, "Oh, gee, if I get him, maybe I can make over $600 million this year."
But Alonso's not Soto. We know this. Soto, you're buying Soto's bat. You're not buying Soto for his glove, clearly.
Oh, that's for fucking sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You're buying Soto for the fact that he is probably one of the best all-around hitters in the game now.
And he's going to put asses in seats. I hate to say it, but he's going to put asses in seats.
Yeah, look, that's why they're going to wait him out and see if they can get him to take less. But he's not going anywhere.
Who, Pete?
Nope.
The thing that's scary, though, is what if the Mets do drop this trade for Vlad?
That trade was thought up by a writer. It is a fantasy.
But I'm not even saying just that trade. I'm saying, what if they do go after Vlad and trade for him?
Can you imagine having Vlad in that lineup?
But I'm also saying, but think about it though. I'm saying, you get Vlad, why the fuck do you need Pete?
No, then you know what? Pete ends up I guarantee you this. If the Mets are able to pull the trigger on a trade with Toronto for Vlad, I guarantee you, and I'd almost put money on it, Pete's going to end up in fucking Toronto. He's going to end up there because they got to replace Vlad at first base, and he's the only real option. He's the only option.
The soonest they're going to even look into shopping Vlad is going to be trade deadline.
They're already shopping him now.
Yeah.
They're fielding. Sorry. They're fielding options. They're fielding offers.
But he's not going anywhere. If he goes anywhere, it'll be at trade deadline. Here.
And if they do, they're not going to get what this trade that was done up by a writer. They're not getting. They're getting maybe 1 or 2 if they're lucky. Top 25 guys.
Ronnie, how come you sound muffled?
Yeah, you do sound a little muffled. Sound like
You know what? I wonder if fucking Skype, because Skype has been. I guess I had an update. So give me 1 second. It's clear on the audio on the. Yeah, that's why. No, because you know why? It's coming from the fucking mic. The camera microphone. So how's that?
There you go. That sounds better.
So what I was saying is that's great. Like
You don't care.
If they get him, cool. But if they goes to the trade deadline, they're not getting what they're asking for now.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah, they'll still get it for him.
No, they won't. For what? For a 1-year rental?
Not even for a 1 year, for like 3-month rental.
Yeah, you get 2 players at max.
But here's the thing: I read a report somewhere, like I said. So I always take these like fan reports as with a pound of salt. But supposedly Vladdy gave Toronto an ultimatum: by a certain date in spring training, if a deal's not worked out, he wants to be moved before spring training ends.
That's great, but that means nothing.
Well, then that would mean the Blue Jays would say, okay, whatever they offer us, we got to take it because he ain't going to be happy.
But doesn't matter. He can stop. He can not play, and won't mean shit.
And then the only person that's going to hurt is him.
Right.
True. But we'll see what happens.
But
Damn, I look good.
but Christian? What's your thoughts on all of this?
Honestly, I haven't really kept up with a lot of the free agency signings as of late. Like,
Other than what we're talking about.
Nah, it's not even that. I mean, look, since December 16th, I think I've previewed a little over 30 games, college and NFL.
Right.
You know, I did the entire college football playoff. I did obviously the remaining parts of the NFL regular season. You know, did the playoffs, previewed a natty this week. So, yeah, I mean, my mind's been really consumed with the pigskin. But yeah, the most I think I paid attention to anything baseball was the Hall of Fame announcement yesterday.
Which we'll get into.
Yeah, and I always like watching that. Yeah, I always like watching that. But yeah, like, you know, I know you guys were probably gonna want to bring it up, but you know, I'm so happy for all 3 guys. I literally grew up watching all 3. I mean, 2 of them were a lock to make it, I think. But you know, the third, they could have gone so many ways, you know, but I'm glad Billy Wagner finally got in.
Yeah, like, which that actually was going to be the next topic we talk about. I'll close out with the card. The card news, but yeah, Hall of Fame. Three members were voted in, as well as 2 with the Legacy Awards or the Legacy.
No,
votes.
that's basically guys that were off the ballot, but they voted in by the committee
vote. Yeah. Which, Ryan, we talked about this. We said a player vote should happen. It's pretty much the committee vote.
Yeah.
But the 3 members that got voted in, Ichiro Suzuki, which won from unanimous. I wonder who the fucking one wasn't.
Probably a Boston fan, like it was when Jeter was elected in.
No, probably probably a Yankee writer.
He played for the fucking Yankees.
Doesn't mean shit. I mean, 2001, he fucking got torched. They torched everybody. But
Still don't mean nothing. He still played for the Yankees. He had the Yankee fans and the Yankees writers respected the fuck out of Ichiro.
CC.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
And Billy Wagner.
Yeah,
Another one, well
with,
deserved.
You know, with CC, he's probably one of my favorite Yankees of all time. I mean, I don't think there was another guy who embodied New York like CC Sabathia. I mean, I saw hits, and the crazy thing is the Yankees got him at the right time. You know
Right,
what I'm
no,
saying? Like
right in his prime.
They got him when he was smack dab in his prime, because I remember 2 years before we got him, he was hands down the best pitcher in the American League with Cleveland. I think he won a Cy Young in 2007.
He did,
Gets
yes.
traded, goes to Milwaukee, damn near puts the Milwaukee Brewers on his back, and then goes to the Yankees, and the rest is history. I have a picture of him in the bullpen. I don't know if you guys saw it on my Facebook. Let me see if I could bring it up. But well deserved, really, for all three.
Totally.
I mean, Ichiro, I thought was
Ichiro, if you combined his hitting from Japan with that, he's in a class all his own.
Oh,
Okay.
totally.
Yeah.
here we go.
I was gonna say, what is he? I think if you count his stuff from Japan,
Oh,
he's
wow,
at
nice.
he's
Oh,
got
that's
like
good.
5,000 hits.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is when
Something.
CC was still fat.
Yeah.
That was still
Christian, maybe
buffet CC.
Yeah, Christian, maybe you can answer this.
Yeah.
When if you count Ichiro's Japanese career, he's like in like the 5,000 hit club, isn't he? Or like 4,000?
4,000, because I know he has about 1,000 hits in Japan. I think John and I talked about this.
Yeah.
And I know he's a member of the 3,000
Hit club, yeah.
But I mean, look, how can I describe Ichiro?
Professional. That's all I can say.
Reliable.
Reliable. Like, I don't think, Ichiro looks like he could still play now.
Dude, have you seen his practicing? Like him out in Japan with a high school team?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, he's still hitting 450 bombs.
Yeah.
Like it's
Look, man, once you have it, you never really lose it.
But Ichiro also was never a power hitter. He was the definition of a leadoff guy. Speed
He's a
and
contact guy. Contact guy.
slap hitter, and speed.
Right. But you know what it is? And it's like a lot of when the Yankees cut him loose and he went to the Marlins, everybody figure, oh, that's the Swan song. He kicked ass in fucking Miami, too. He was great in Miami for the Marlins. I mean, he invigorated that team. I'm sorry, if you're a member of the Marlins at that time, you're finding out Ichiro Suzuki's coming here, man, I'm talking to his ass. I'm learning from him.
You're picking his brain.
Oh, you damn right. You damn right. Because you're not going to get a better hitter than him. Same thing with CC and Billy Wagner. I mean, both of them. That's the perfect learning tree to go under. Both of them.
Billy Wagner's a Hall of Fame because of his neighbor breaking his arm. That's a story. That's a legit story. Like
I know, I've heard it. I just don't know the full details, but I have heard that.
So he said this the other day. He goes, he played football with a kid that he was across the street. Would come over to his grandma's house. He played football and he hit him so hard he broke his right arm, and he learned how to throw lefty. The rest is history.
You're right. And the other thing too, we're talking about, but by all means, congratulations with them. Carlos Beltran finished with 70% of the vote. That motherfucker's going in next year.
So I have the votes up right now. And the first ballots that have been knocked off.
There's what? That's a long list. Too.
Hanley Ramirez, Francisco Rodney, I can't pronounce his last name.
Fernando Rodney.
Ben Zorbis, Carlos Gonzalez, Curtis Granderson, which that sucks.
That surprised me. I'm surprised Grandy didn't get a higher vote.
Adam Jones, Troy Tulowitzki, Brian McCann, Russell Martin, and Ian Kinsler.
Yeah, I mean, look, the three that got in definitely deserve to get in. I mean, when I think of a Hall of Famer, I just think of you being a fixture in your sport, and people mention you. And look, CeCe was one of the three best pitchers in baseball during his entire Yankee tenure. And like, as he got older, and I always say, after Derek retired, he kind of became the captain.
The de facto captain, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was a voice in that locker room. And I also, he got a little bit better as he got older because he worked a lot with Andy Pettitte. Instead of, CeCe used to throw hard. Like, at his peak, in his prime, he used to throw hard. But, Andy Pettitte really coached him up and said, look, we're gonna, you're gonna beat batters with velocity and movement. And I mean, CeCe is a big reason why we won it in 09, I say. I mean, he was a integral part of our success that year.
Right.
Well, Christian, I got a question for you. Towards the end of CeCe, you watched him obviously more than I did. Did CeCe start losing weight while he was with the Yankees and he got thinner before his career ended, or was he still heavy? I don't remember much about it.
He had moments where he would show up to camp like he was a tank. When he first signed with us, he was huge. I mean, I remember seeing him pitch in 2010, and he stood next to Jeter, and he made Jeter look little. And, he made Jeter look little. He made A-Rod look little. And A-Rod is a buff guy. But,
steroids will do that.
Yeah, be respectful.
Hey, I'm allowed.
Okay. But he was starting to lose toward the end of his career now, because I saw him at the Fanatics Fest, and he looks like a completely different person. And I saw him at Old Timers Day, and he looks like he could still give you a couple of innings. I mean, that's the thing with a lot of these athletes. Some of them look like they're still in great shape, where others, they just kind of like fell off the face of the earth. Like, someone told me, when they saw me take that picture with Strahan, oh, he looks like he could still play. No, he doesn't. Strahan lost weight. He's still a big guy, but he lost mad weight.
He's not a wide dude anymore. He's just he's got broader shoulders.
Yeah. Kevin Garnett, he's in phenomenal shape. A-Rod, he's still in great shape, but
Ryan, what's the matter with you over there?
What the fuck? Was that the dog?
Yeah. In the mood.
All of a sudden I see Ryan's camera going like this.
That or there's an earthquake going on in Missouri.
Hold on. Come here, you.
Uh-oh, we're gonna have a cameo here. Oh, look at him. There he is. Christian, look at this little guy.
What's his name?
Thor.
And he looks so well behaved. See, mine won't even let me pick him up. I saw the one time when I tried picking him up, he almost bit me.
He's like 4 months old and like 40 pounds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's huge. He's a fucking moose.
But, Ryan, you got to get in on this, though. CeCe and, me and you had a conversation about this earlier this morning about,
yes,
players that get into the Hall of Fame and Are they? Were the like? So CeCe's going in as a Yankee.
Right.
Oh, definitely.
Good. As he should. I
But
mean,
but what I asked though is, was as much as he goes in as a Yankee, was he more famous as an Indian at the time?
Yeah, but I honestly think
His career grew bigger in New York, but he became a star in Cleveland.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
yeah.
here's a great example.
definitely.
When you hear, like, A-Rod, Seattle, you don't think Texas, because, I mean, everyone's trying to erase Texas, or New York.
Yeah.
You remember him in Seattle, as much as you don't really remember him in New York, even though he's got a ring. He's the kid in Seattle that played with Griffey.
Who, A-Rod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but A-Rod, if we're being real, A-Rod kind of had like 3 Hall of Fame careers in one.
Right.
If we're being
Oh, yeah.
realistic.
But he'll, unfortunately...
You know
he'll
what?
never get
I
in.
wanna shut up.
I want him in!
I'm gonna look up how many home runs he had, like, with each team.
I can do that right now for you.
I'm looking it up. Shut up. Stats.
And Ronnie Wright is still on the ballot. Second year, stayed on the ballot.
Well, he's going to be on for the here on out because he's past the first year.
Yeah, but his numbers are going up. He went up a couple votes since last year, so
He hit more home
he might
runs.
make it.
Yeah, maybe. 263 in New York, 194 in Seattle, and 91 in Texas.
Yeah, I think the Yankee career would pretty much get him in because I know he won 2 MVPs. I'm gonna tell you, the best I ever saw A-Rod look was 2007. I mean, he put that team on his back that year, and I know that's when he hit his 500th home run
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, I remember that. I think it was like a Saturday afternoon game against Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken.
But, like,
And that ball hawk, Zach Hampton got the ball too.
then you look at, like, there's only one man that's on here that's going into his 10th year this next year, and that's Manny.
Manny Ramirez, yeah.
He needs to be in.
And he's 8th right now in voting. So that's
Yeah.
going to be hard. That's going to be really hard for him to get
So
in.
what happens when you after 10?
10,
you
you're
get-
done. After 10, you're done.
See, I
And
don't
that-
like that. I don't
But
like that.
but Christian, here's the good thing. Dave Parker was on the ballot for 10 years and he didn't get in. He had to wait until the Legends Committee put him in, and he went in. So I would not be shocked if Manny doesn't make it next year. I would not be shocked in the next 2 to 3 years that Manny doesn't make it on the Legends.
This is how we're gonna get. This is how we're gonna get Pete Rose in. This is how we're gonna get McGuire in. This is how we're gonna get
Mattingly.
Bonds in. Donnie Baseball. Anyone in the Belco era, except maybe Palmeiro, you're gonna get in.
Palmeiro's not getting in.
Well, Palmeiro had a Hall of Fame career, but the dumbest thing he did was legitly lie to Congress
Under oath.
under oath.
Under
Like,
oath, true.
At least McGuire and Clemens didn't lie under oath.
That's another one that needs to be in because Roger Clemens is one of maybe the 3 or 4 best pitchers I've seen with my own 2 eyes.
Right.
Well, then in that regard, same thing. So does Pettit.
Go. Hold on. Right. Go.
First things first. Fuck Mark McGuire.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I kind of felt that too.
That's all I had.
Oh, okay.
No, but I was going to say,
Proceed.
Andy Pettit deserves to be in there too.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
performance enhancing using piece of shit.
Well, but here's the
Oh.
thing. McGuire used. Yes, he used. He admitted under oath for using a steroid that was not illegal under baseball's rules.
He was still fucking juicing. Fuck that guy. Right, stupid red fucking goatee.
But listen, so was Bonds, but Bonds never pissed hot. We all knew Bonds was using, but shit.
We all knew Bonds was fucking juicing.
But
Fuck, come on.
the only reason
Ray
he
Charles
didn't,
could see that.
the only reason he didn't get in because he was accused in the Balco case. Let's call it like we see it.
McGuire broke a legitimate record while juicing. Fuck McGuire.
I mean, so did Bonds.
Yeah.
Fuck Bond too. You want to add anybody else to the list? I'll tell them to fuck off.
I mean, Sosa's a cheater, point blank.
Point blank, dude. He got caught corking his bat. Fuck you, Sammy Sosa. You can try to transition from a black dude to a white dude. Call it
Shimona!
We know you had the Michael Jackson surgery, motherfucker.
And even that, he did not have Hall of Fame numbers.
No.
Sammy
No,
did not
not
have
by
Hall of
any-
Fame numbers.
So, Sammy was a good power hitter. Yes, he was. But Sammy's only claim to fame is when him and McGuire were both chasing Maris at the same time.
He had one good season, and that was 1998.
That was the McGuire.
Yeah, that's it.
Sosa
That's
chase
it.
for thing.
Honest to God, that chase, we can say it what it was. You know why they got away with juicing? Because Major League Baseball turned their backs on it because of the strike.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We all know why they were juicing. Like, there's no hide.
They couldn't turn their fucking back on Sosa when he got caught corking his bat.
No.
No, you're right. You're right.
Which, I mean, the dude had fucking power. He didn't even need to cork the
No,
fucking
it was a training bet. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Training bat. What is a training bat?
Yeah, you know what a training bet is? Put duct tape on the end of it and call it a Funko.
Like we used to do fucking
Yeah.
back when we got the new wiffle ball bat, man. Cut
Yep.
the top bitch off, drop a couple of C cells in it. There's your training bat.
No.
There you go.
No, you remember during baseball practice where your coach would take the fucking wooden bat, wrap it in fucking tape, and just start hitting the fucking batting cage balls at your ass?
I never had that.
Oh, fucking do it on concrete. The hit on the one hop, you better make sure you get it on the first hop, because if not, that thing is rotating like a motherfucker and shooting at you. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Ryan.
I can't tell you you're wrong.
That thing looked
Like I
like
said,
that thing looked like a Beyblade about to go off.
I don't remember that when I played Little League. I don't remember that.
Oh, it's because it wasn't Little League, my man.
That was high school. That was good times. Get in front of it. Fuck
Look,
you.
I was a coach for years and an umpire for Little League. And you know what I learned about Little League baseball in those years?
That they're shit.
No, man. There's actually this one kid. He was in the minor 11 and 12 division.
Okay.
And he ended up with the nickname fucking Moonshot because this kid's blasting fucking rockets.
My name is Big Al. I hit dingers.
Blasting fucking rockets out of the high school field that's to scale with Busch Stadium #2.
Nice.
At fucking 12, dude.
Did he have facial hair too? He said I am 12.
No.
Like
Like
20.
Really? Fucking bench warmer reference?
Yeah, there you go.
Let me just say the one thing I learned in all my years of Little League is herding chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not
I
even-
had to chime in from Christian.
Whenever I was an umpire, I was a terrible fucking umpire. If I ever umped a game that DeSoto played, oh dude, I was missing calls like a motherfucker on purpose.
Oh, so you were Angel Hernandez before Angel Hernandez was famous.
Hey man, I wanted to make sure my high school had a fighting chance against some of these schools that would beat the shit out of them otherwise.
Ryan Hernandez.
Not even gonna lie, I cost St. Pius High School a game whenever I missed an infield fly.
So let me guess, a football was like 10 miles outside the strike zone. You go, strike?
No. I was usually out on the field. They didn't put me behind home plate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what were you gonna Frank Drummond this shit? Every time you got a strike, start doing fucking moonwalks and doing splits.
There you go.
Turn that shit into banana ball, baby.
Dude, yeah, the fact that they bought a VW electric bus, and that's the Banana Mobile.
Tickets just dropped. since they're starting to get the tickets ready for next season for the Cardinals,
Yeah.
they're already selling Savannah Banana tickets.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to Banana Ball, boys.
Oh Jesus!
I think there's one coming in Jersey too.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Look, it looks like a lot of fun, and they make it like family friendly by the fact that as soon as they hit the 2-hour mark,
It's
game's
over. Yep. You know when it's
Game
gonna.
don't
You know it's gonna start, and you know when it's gonna end.
Right. You're there to watch baseball and have some fun.
There you
So,
go.
so all right. So second to last thing for baseball.
Well, one other thing too. Are we going to mention Bob Uecker or no?
I mean, honest to God, the
I don't see
only
it.
thing people know about Bob Uecker is like, obviously we're all baseball fans. We know who Bob Uecker is. We knew that he was a player. We know he has a World Series ring.
But most people know Bob Uecker as the drunk announcer from Major League.
Yep. Or getting strangled by Andre the Giant.
Or calling Milwaukee Brewers game for almost 40 years?
I guarantee you, no, unless you're from Milwaukee, no one knew he was still calling ball games.
I do.
Had no idea because I don't watch the fucking Spew Crew.
But no, I just wanted to give his name out there because
No,
I know I was looking. I mean, he's
WWE Hall of Famer.
he's still a legend in this sport. I mean, he's still a legend by all means. But I'm not going to go on too long about it. But rest in peace, Mr. Baseball.
All
That's
right.
about- If anybody hasn't seen that news in the days since it broke, you probably need to update
I
your
mean,
graph.
listen, the only thing that I can say that might be news that not many people have heard of is the people that tried to take the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove got banned from every baseball game for life.
Yes, dumbass. Every stadium banned him.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
So, okay. So, the other bit of news is Paul Skeens. The card has been found. The one-of-one autographed card of Paul Skeens has been found by an 11-year-old.
Nice.
Good for him, because now Christian, have you seen what the haul is for this?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wait do you hear this?
So the Pirates are trading said card to
They
this kid.
won it in their archives.
They won it. They won it in their archives. It is the Paul Skeen patch card. They are giving this kid, remember, 11 years old, 2 season tickets behind home plate for the next 30 years.
Man, screw that. You better pay me too. Cash rules everything around.
Who said anything about him
The
not having?
money.
Who said
Dollar
anything?
bills, y'all.
Who said anything about not selling the tickets if he didn't need him?
That's true.
True.
That's very true. That's a good point.
A softball game with 30 people at PNC with coaches being alumni from the Pirates.
That's worth a lot.
Tours around both parks in Florida. I think they're Florida or they're Arizona, one of the two, for spring training. A meet and greet with Paul Skeens. 2 Paul Skeens jerseys, batting practice, and warm up with the team, and other experiences at Lemco Park in Pirate City. There's one other thing that they're missing that got added to this. 2 games that you get to choose and sit in Livy Dunn's suite with her and Paul Skeens' family.
Nice.
Wow, all
So-
this for
One
all this
card.
for 11-year-old.
Yep.
Wow.
Dude, I'd have been happy with the season tickets for 30 years.
I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
that's
Damn, bro.
listen.
That's
That
what I'm
is,
saying.
but the card apparently is valuing close to like $20,000 without being graded. Without being graded,
Get it graded, send it to an auction house, and let the greedy fucks fight over it.
That could be worth millions. But Pittsburgh wants this, so obviously Pittsburgh's gonna give them some money.
Oh yeah.
Like, they're not going to say it, but, like, a softball game for 30 people, 30 friends and family, and your coaches are the fucking alumni? That's kind of cool. And then, and it's at PNC Park. It's not at spring training. It's at PNC.
But you know what? And you guys said it before. I mean, those tickets alone, those two behind the home plate season 2 for third, those have got, I don't know how much seats go behind home plate at PNC. Those got to be like, what, $5,000 or $6,000 tickets, if not more.
Yeah, because I don't even know how much the ones were when I went to Yankee Stadium for the first time last year. That was my birthday gift that my sister gave me in December. The game was in April. It was John Sterling Day. And honestly, like, the one thing I can say is it was fun. Like that, I mean, phenomenal experience. But I don't know if I get those seats again because a lot of the people around who sit around you are assholes.
Yeah.
And even when I've gone to White Sox games, you know, I would sit like 2 or 3 rows behind the Sox dugout. And anytime a left-handed batter came up, you saw me on TV. And one time I got caught biting my nails.
So, all right, the cheapest ticket, I'm looking at this, you're probably looking at, for a shitty game on a weekday against the Marlins, probably behind home plate, maybe like $300 minimum. And that's a Wednesday game. So if you're taking a weekend game against and that's against the Marlins, you say a weekend game against like the Reds or like, they're going to be a couple, like maybe $300, $400, $500.
Yeah, I think the most popular tickets for the Pirates are probably when they play the Cubs.
I was gonna say Central
and
games.
when they play the Cubs and when they play the Cardinals.
But think
What
about
about
it. They're
the Phillies
also
too.
Nah, but like Cardinal fans travel. I mean, because I saw the Cardinals.
Ryan's agreeing.
Ryan, I saw the Cubs. I saw the Cardinals play the Yankees last August, and I can't tell you how many red shirts I saw.
I'd say there were a lot of red shirts in that crowd, weren't there?
Oh yeah.
And also, too, right now I can't judge this because it's preseason pricing. They're going to be cheap now because they don't know how the team's going to be.
Right.
If the team has a fight for the playoffs, they could be in the thousands.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Shit, I'd be waiting for them Game 7 tickets, and I'd be watching at home and counting cash.
There you go. Well, you got to figure he gets home, but does he get playoff tickets too? That's the thing.
Yeah, he would be entitled to them.
Tickets, yeah, dude. That's everything.
Season tickets, you're entitled to playoff. You're entitled to playoff tickets. They're your seats.
I tell you, that's the one thing that I wish that I still had.
What, season tickets?
Now, my replica ticket from Game 7 of the 2011 World Series.
So, like, good on this kid, 11 years old. He's going to be in his 40s when these run out.
Yeah, that's good. And you know he's going to go down. He's going to be they're going to have pictures of him all over the stadium.
But also, too, what's nice is also the fact that an 11-year-old found this.
Right.
Like, it's a kid. It's not like some scummy 30-year-old that, no, I get to be in a suite with Livy Dunn. Like, oh, you're going to make it weird.
Yeah, dude, it's cool that a kid found it, not one of those fucking weirdo card collectors that goes through and feels every fucking pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Like,
no, I'm sorry.
I'm happy. I'm happy for the kid. Like, in all honesty, like that couldn't happen to somebody better. Like,
no, I agree with you. I mean, I'm in total agreement with you on that. But
Yep. But, all right. Final thing for baseball.
I'm good.
No, we got one more thing for baseball. The top 25 for the NCAA college football has officially dropped.
For college what?
College baseball. The final we'll get to the final ratings when we get to college football. Because they have officially
You got football
dropped.
on the brain, dude.
Fuck Ohio State, fuck Notre Dame. I wish an EMP hit that stadium.
Is that you or somebody else?
What?
You read that from somewhere?
What, me?
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, that was me. I hate Notre Dame. I hate fucking Ohio State. Fuck you, Chris. I'm happy you lost. Listen, it's not just the fact that me and Christian also called at the beginning of the year that we thought Ohio State was going to fucking win the Natty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we both thought, like, oh, yeah, this team is a good team. Did we want them to win? Fuck no! They did. Oh, well.
Sir. I need you to calm the fuck down.
I will get to you. Sir, I will fight you in a minute.
Uh-oh.
All right, dude. Somebody fucking do a back.
Get the plane ready.
Get that. I'm waiting for the hat to spin around and go backwards.
I'll be there in 16 hours, mother.
He's going over the top.
Oh, God.
Oh, look out. Oh, there it goes.
So,
You know
all
what-
right.
You know what this means? I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, you got a receding hairline like Kevin Durant.
Oh, fuck you. That was a cheap shot, you bastard.
Ryan, I'm telling you, Ryan, look at me. I feel younger. Let that motherfucker go.
No. I'll show you what it looks like, and I look like a dick with ears.
He looks like...
Christian's just speed. There you go.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you. This shit's fucking terrible.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and you were making fun of Sasha?
It's not a good look on me.
No, you look like Sasha Banks with the 5 head.
Damn.
Christian wears his sunglasses, right?
All right, so the top 25 of college baseball.
Mr. Potato Head looking motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
And sound clip.
I fucking warned you.
Oh, shit. All right, so top 25 for NCAA baseball. Starting off this season, the number 25th spot is Troy. All these teams have one thing in common. They were in the road to Omaha. They were in the conference, so at least it's good. But there is some that are very interesting, and I will get to those when we get to them. Number 25 is Troy. Haven't really seen what they retooled, but we'll get to that. Nebraska, one of the best power-hitting teams in the Big Ten. So expect them to be a fucking nuisance in this year.
They're coming in like Big Al.
Yep, they're coming in like Big Al, like Big Boy.
Oh,
I hit
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was... Ryan's face is great. Number 23, TCU. The Horned Frogs. Probably one of the best fucking home field advantages in the game is there. Number 22, UC Santa Barbara. The Gauchos. Fucking great pitching. Arizona, number 21. Best starting rotation and best bullpen out of the top 25. Number 20, Dallas Baptist. I don't know what they really renewed. Number 19, your reigning champions, Texas. I believe it was Texas. I do not believe it was the Aggies, because Aggies are number 1. That's interesting because they just got the Aggies coach, who everyone wants his head on a fucking platter. And if I'm wrong, you can correct me down below. Who gives a fuck?
You're wrong.
It's college. It's college baseball. It's going to change within a week. Okay, next, number 18, Mississippi State. I believe the lefty-righty pitcher is still there. The two-handed pitcher. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Whoopa! Oh, hold on. Okay. It was Tennessee. Wait, Tennessee won it last year. Oh well, they beat Texas. Okay? That's what I thought. That's why I thought Texas. Texas is your runner-up. I apologize. They're 19. 18, Mississippi State. 17, Oklahoma State. You want to talk about a team that hits more home runs than anybody else in fucking baseball? This stadium is a fucking long ball nightmare, especially with the new bats. Number 16, another spot that's a nightmare when it comes to hitting. Vandy. Clemson, number 15. Number 14, Wake Forest. Number 13, NC State, where fly balls go to die. Number 12, Oregon, where the altitude takes these balls 600 fucking feet. Number 11, Duke, has the best young star coming out of college right now. Someone's going to be paying attention to Duke this year. Number 10 and number 9, I can't wait for this fucking meeting. Number 10, the Gators. Number 9, Florida State. These two
Why
are
is
going...
Ryan looking like he's possessed down there?
Because he is. He's trying to get me to break. Listen, darling, you're never going to get me to break. Hey, Raider Dave, shut the fuck up. Go away, fat man. Woo. All right, number 8, the University of Georgia. Number 7, another stadium that bet the over every time you play there, Oregon State. Number 6, North Carolina, one of the better pitching staffs in the league coming in. Number 5, Woo Pig Suey in Arkansas. Number 4, your national champions, Tennessee. Number 3, LSU. Number 2, Virginia. And number 1, the Texas A&M Aggies. Exactly. Because you hook them, then you gig them. We start...
Dirtier coming from you.
We start baseball in less than a month.
Spring training starts the 14th.
I'll bring Kev.
Yep.
Get Kev.
Well, when we
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I will tell you when we're doing that because the 12th. Actually, let me get the.
That person, he's going to tell you.
He's going to tell you. He's going to make sure you...
He's not going to let us know when this show happens. He's going to tell you.
No, because we're actually taking a break during that week.
You going to get got.
So our base. Okay, there, R-Truth.
Where's little Jimmy?
They're getting after him already.
The March 26th is going to be when we do our baseball preview.
All right, I'll let him know.
Yep, March 26th.
Yeah, I'll let
Tell
him
him
know.
to make sure he's got a camera because we're all going to be on camera.
I might be all right.
I'll let him know.
Not going to lie to you. I may or may not be here that night, depending on how I feel.
How's the little guy, Ryan?
Wonderful. He's going to be crawling soon.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ladies, watch out.
Uh-huh.
But
Mm-hmm.
but we 14th starts college baseball.
Ain't nobody care.
Hey, listen, it's baseball.
Ain't nobody care.
I kind of care. I love watching baseball, period. Beautiful sport.
I like watching hockey.
We'll get
Are
the
you sure?
hockey, Ryan. We will get the hockey later.
You get to hockey, eh?
Listen here, buddy. Listen here, guy. Listen here, buddy. All right. In other news, Ryan,
Uh-oh. Who woke him up?
we're gonna talk about Vegas later, Dave.
We're talking about Vegas now, motherfucker.
No, but I do want your opinion, Dave, on Conor McGregor taking on Logan Paul in India.
That's some fucking straight up bullshit. You know that fight's gonna be fixed as fuck. It's gonna be as fixed as the last one. And the fucked up thing is, it's like Conor McGregor actually needs the money, so he actually should fight because he's always in some kind of legal trouble. Go fucking figure. And then he's gonna fight that little half-pint retarded motherfucker? Like, for real? No.
I mean, he's actually in legal trouble because he got arrested for sexual assault.
That's why I fucking said it. That's exactly why I said it.
So that screams him.
Yankee Dave! Alright, continue.
That screams why he should take a dive.
It's gonna be fucking terrible. This is gonna be watching a fucking retard fuck a football.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a blind man reading a basketball?
It's gonna be fucking terrible. I normally reserve this for the worst wrestling matches of all time, but this fight's gonna be a straight up fucking abortion.
Jesus.
Oh, Christ, man.
Hi-oh! And we're canceled.
Okay, Christian, what were you saying?
Oh, okay.
No, he's asking what you were saying.
No comment.
You guys are gonna sit here and tell me, turn your fucking camera back on, John. You guys are gonna sit here and tell me that this is gonna be a legitimate fight.
Oh no, it's not. It's not going to be a legitimate fight.
Is that a Dilsky?
He's not going to hit him like Tanya Harding.
That's a big dildo.
Yeah, I borrowed it from your mom.
Something out of baddragon.com, hashtag not a sponsor.
That was out of line, sir. That was out of line. I didn't do anything to deserve that. But back to what I was saying.
Anyway.
Shut up, sucker.
Oh, fuck you, Raider Dave.
Are you three going to sit here and tell me that you believe that this fight is going to be legitimate?
No!
This is a money grab.
No shit!
Duh.
And in India, it's gonna fucking reek of not awesomeness.
We're at in India. Is it one of the large cities? Is it one of the ones with like 1 billion people where they shit in the street?
I don't know where it's gonna be. They never put a place up yet.
Because like there's nice places in India, and then there's like we still shit in a pot and pour it out the window.
Listen, I'm surprised they weren't allowed to, I'm surprised they didn't do it in Saudi Arabia so they can
Kind of like Germany.
No, it's going to take place at some call center in the middle of India.
Thank you, come again.
It's going to take place at some call center.
Oh, well.
No, with your computers. What the fuck are you looking at? Quit looking up at me. Here.
Oh,
Chris-
shit.
Christian, how do you predict this fight?
Ain't nobody care.
There you go.
That's true. Nobody will care except for the brain dead sheep on social media.
For the people that are actually gonna bet this fight.
All right, Ronnie, how much you putting down?
I'm
No.
not.
Look, the logical bet would be on Conor McGregor, and it would be a fucking knockout victory. But this is a money grab. So just like with Mayweather, it's gonna go to fucking scorecards, and there's not gonna be an official winner.
It's gonna be a draw. No shit. What are the other fights? Tell me what are the other fights. Tell me what the other fights are going to be on this card.
Bullshit, 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 and more bullshit.
No, because the women's fight was a fucking brutal match.
We
I wanna
bored
see
Christian.
Tanya Harding
We
fight
bored
this
Christian
all
asleep.
next weekend.
Which is ironic. Christian's from New York. Christian's originally from New York, where, you know, That's 90% of fucking. That's the best boxers in the fucking world.
Absolutely. With the exception of Manny Pacquiao.
And Triple G.
And Triple G.
And who's
But
the?
yeah, no. See, yeah, for real. New York produces some of the finest boxers on the planet.
Yeah.
They're tough, they're disciplined, and they have fucking stamina for days.
And fuck Tommy Gunn.
I heard they were fucking Joanna, but that's a different story for a different time.
That's a whole different kind of stamina. We don't need to talk about that. It's either that or he's fucking her daughter. Oh God.
Mean her mother?
No. She had a kid recently. Vagina Saunders.
Oh, Vagina Saunders.
She married a rich dude and wants nothing to do with the Snatches anymore. So she got rid of her last name.
I got a weird message from Ivana.
Oh God, what?
She apologized and apparently is seeking, sex acts meetings.
Oh God, she's going to sex. She's going to. I guess it wouldn't be SA.
Ooh, that's a deep joke. That's a deep cut, honey. That's a
What?
deep...
Nymphos Anonymous, NA? I don't know. Like, it's not sexual.
No,
It's not
I think
safe.
it's just called Sex Addicts Anonymous or some shit. It's just
What is she trying to? Is she going to that trying to find a mate?
I have no idea. She said she was going there. I mean, we all know that she's a giant whore.
Yeah, that's like going to a whorehouse trying to find a wife of the ill repute.
Hey, sometimes them whores have a heart of gold, sir.
Yeah, same with the fucking same with the shit down in New Orleans, but that didn't do shit for them.
That's true. That's true.
Oh.
Anyways, back to McGregor Paul. This fight's gonna be a fucking shit show of epic proportions. This main event is the piss break match.
Yeah, it's your main event.
Yeah, it's the main event. Like, when you get to the main event, go take a shit. You've been holding it all night.
It's the final crap down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
deserve
the
it.
final crap down.
It's gonna be it's a shitty performance all in all.
You've been pounding fucking beer and fucking chips and dip and fucking hot wings all night. Go take a shit during Paul and McGregor.
Listen.
You're not gonna miss anything.
Why? You're literally talking about something in. Never mind. Remember, it's in India.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but people watching it aren't gonna be in India. It's not like it's only gonna be in India.
It's CCTV. Welcome to Crapomania! That's right, damn it! Conor McGregor's gonna take a diver. He's fired.
McGregor misunderstands, knocks out Jake Paul, takes a dump on him.
Oh, God damn
Taps
it.
into a whole new fan base in Germany.
Takes his OnlyFans to a whole new height. Got fans like Hans and Dieter all of a sudden.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
And their friend,
Gretzel. But, Dave, while I have you on,
yes.
there is this news story that broke coming out of it. I can't believe we're actually going to talk about this again.
Here we go.
The WNBA.
Why the fuck are we talking about? Oh, sorry, never mind. Yeah, WNBA.
No, you're right. Why are we talking about it? Because a Texas man was arrested.
It wasn't me.
No, because you're from Vegas. It was arrested last week. For stalking Caitlin Clark. Christian, have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
John, have you?
In passing.
Okay, so the man is charged with felony stalking and
Oh, wait, yeah, I remember. What was the guy's name?
something Lewis. Michael Lewis.
What'd you say?
Michael Lewis.
Yeah. I knew Mike. He never passed my stalker program. He flunked out.
I thought for a whole different reason why he never passed by your soccer practice.
I didn't say soccer. I said stalker.
Oh, stalker. I mean,
Yeah, I have a training class so you don't get arrested. How else do you think I follow Linda Carter and Lucy Lawless around?
so anyway, he has been arrested with 5th-degree felony stalking.
Amateur. Hold on.
And in Texas, he could face up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
I told him to never do this in Texas.
No, he did this in Indiana. They arrested him in Texas because it was in Indiana.
Oh, he was in Indiana? Even worse, that's even higher on the list of you different places you just don't do that.
Yeah.
I know technically you're not supposed to do it at all, but there's some states and cities that are just like, it's okay.
But what made it worse was he was sending alleged messages on Twitter.
Was he sending actual pictures of his schlong?
No, thank God.
I would have.
And apparently has been saying that he was driving around the field house that they play in, by her home, and putting on tweet like, "Oh, just drove by your house 3 times a day," Lewis said the man, according to the court documents, "but don't call the law just yet. The public is allowed to drive by Gainbridge, a.k.a. Caitlin's field house."
This sounds all too eerily familiar to me for some reason.
And sending, threatening...
Because it's textbook, John. It's
No, later on, I'll explain what I'm talking about after. Let him finish his statement. Then
And on top of that, has been sending threatening messages to her while has been at Indiana Fever games.
He's just like sitting in the crowd, sending her threatening messages, aggressively masturbating.
While typing the messages at the same time.
Oh yeah, lube it up with his own tears. It was a hate cry.
Jesus.
That was his MO in stalker school. He just stop in the corner and aggressively masturbate. I was surprised he didn't rip it off.
Oh, Jesus.
There was one point where he went longer than 20 minutes, and we're like, come on, dude, you're just kneading bread dough at this point.
God damn it.
Gotcha, bitch!
Right? Not right, sorry. Christian, what is your thoughts on this?
Ain't nobody care.
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised at how many people do care, because this is some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I don't know. I haven't really followed it, so I can't really say.
Because it's technically only a week old, and he's gone in front of a judge, and the judge has given him I want to say it was a $50,000 bond.
$50K.
And you know what? Hearing all of this, you guys may not remember this, but I do. There was a show called My Sister Sam. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with it.
No.
It was a sitcom that was on in the late 80s, early 90s. Had an actress named Rebecca Schaefer. This was before stalking. Her death actually got these stalker rules in place. She was an actress on there. There was a guy basically showing up to Paramount Studios, trying to get on the set, driving around her house, doing everything that would happen that you're talking about with Caitlin Clark. That's why it came to. He showed up to her house one day, asked her for an autograph, went back to her house and fucking shot her dead in her own fucking lobby foyer of her house.
I will guarantee you, between those first 2 meetings, he stopped and jerked off into his jacket pocket.
You know what? after he did what he did, he fled to Arizona and was having lunch, like nothing had happened. But
The pocket full of jizz.
probably because if you ever saw a picture of this guy looked like how can I say this without being unpolitically correct?
Say it! Say it!
Correct.
I'm a stalker. And I was like,
Pretty much saying, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
pretty much. But
What's retarded?
But no, it's just that because back then they didn't have a stalker. They didn't have stalker stuff back then. He went to the DMV and got her address from the DMV.
Hey, you know what else they didn't have back then?
Breakdancing?
Political correctness and having to say everything's autistic instead of retarded.
Well,
Retarded
hold on. But they also didn't have Ray Gun doing breakdancing then.
Oh God, dude, she's so fucking terrible.
But it's like when you said that what he was doing, it's like it made me remember what happened to Rebecca. She was only 21 years old. She had her entire career in front of her, and the guy just shot her dead in her foyer of her house.
Hey, you know what? I went to school with this chick, literally first grade through graduation. Okay. She goes off to college, moved out of state, moves down to, I believe it was Florida. She's at work. Guy starts stalking her. Calls her out to her car. Shot her 4 times before he shot himself.
Yeah. So there was other news that broke about this too. So when they entered the courtroom, sat back in the chair and yelled, and I quote, "Guilty as charged," when they asked him how do you plead? He interrupted the court proceedings multiple times. They said, "You have the right to remain silent. I expect you to exercise that on me, Judge." The judge said, continuing to tell him to shut the bleep up. As Davis entered a not guilty plea on behalf of Lewis, stating that he won't accept a guilty plea at an internal hearing.
Sir, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to hold
In contempt, yep. Pretty much. Lewis is held on $50,000 bail and has been ordered to stay away from Indianapolis Basketball Arena, Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and Henneke Fieldhouse, where Caitlin Clark and the Fever play their home games, and not to make any contact with the reigning Rookie of the Year. And then they brought up the whole he could face 6 years, $10,000 fine. It's getting to a point where, like, but yet, everyone in the WNBA wants to talk about how Angel Reese was mistreated. Right, you literally beat the shit out of this girl, and she didn't act out at all. She sat down, kept her head down, and played, and she got Rookie of the Year. You want to know why the WNBA has a identity now? Is, unfortunately, because you don't really have any other great players, is because of her. And the NBA actually decided to put marketing behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, well, Angel Reese is the Magic Johnson to her Larry Bird. No, she ain't. She can't pass worth shit. I'm sorry, you know what she does great? You know what she's going to be the greatest at? Offensive rebounds.
So she's the Dennis Rodman.
No. I mean, she just fucking misses her own shots. Like, it's that bad. She just misses her shots because she can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. Tell me I'm wrong, Christian.
You're not. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, no, it's like, she can't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, I'm going to put a layup up. Miss it 3 inches to the right. Oh, I got my own rebound. She'll get 30 rebounds a game and get a double-double. But yet, 28 of those rebounds were offensive rebounds from her missed shots. It's a joke.
I get it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Ain't nobody care.
I mean, let's face it. It's the WNBA.
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched 1 minute of the WNBA.
No, but it's getting to a point where, people are asking how the WNBA could get better. There's finally some kind of marketing going into it. You know how you get the WNBA better? Don't play it in the summer. How about the NBA All-Star Game showcase the WNBA?
Yeah, okay.
They did years ago. Remember the what was it? The legacy game. The legacy game they did, where it was a active player, the WNBA player, and a legend.
Yeah.
Bring that back. Bring that back.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
It's something that could be fun with it. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's dive into the game that I wish had an EMP blow up. This game was great, and it lasted a really good. It was a really good game, but then it just got out of hand and no one cared. Congratulations to Ohio State on winning the national title.
Mm-hmm.
As a Rutgers fan and a Michigan fan, that hurts. And by the way, Ohio State, you still haven't beat Michigan in 3 years.
4.
4. Even better. So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Give Ohio State credit, because I truthfully feel the loss against Michigan kind of opened things up for them. They played angry. They played with a vengeance, and here they are right now. Will Howard completed over 75% of his passes. They were running the ball. They had weapons, and they did it with defense. The hell you smirking at?
We got a listener in chat.
Is it who I think it is?
No, it's not. It's not anyone you know.
You don't know that.
You don't know my friend Bree?
Oh, all right.
She donated 7 cents to her show.
All right, we're another tax bracket. All right.
Woohoo! But, no. Like, listen, this game did not interest me at all. I watched it because it's Natty. That's it. Like, this game did not overall interest me.
Yeah. I mean, I think the storylines coming into the game were pretty interesting.
Ryan Day saved his job.
Oh, definitely.
But
Well, did he? Because if he loses to Michigan next year,
he saved it for at least one more year.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It doesn't. We've said it before on the show. It does not matter if you win the Natty. It doesn't matter if you make the playoffs. You have to beat Michigan. That is the thing. And then Ryan Day comes out as a smartass and says, if we played last year's national title team, we beat them. You're like, yeah, fuck yeah, you will. No. How'd that go for you? That happened. You played the last national title team at the last game of the year. How'd that go for you? Oh, yeah, that's right. You lost. Ryan Day, they need... And the one thing I've been seeing is everyone screaming, oh, they need to change the playoff. They need to change it. Yeah, they do. They need to make it 16 teams. Make it the March Madness of fucking college football.
Funny thing is, Ohio State won the inaugural 14 playoff. They won the inaugural 12 team.
Right. Like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Like, was Ohio State the best team? Yeah, but could you also say Ohio State caught a streak at the right time?
Yeah, and that's what the playoffs are all about. It's not about seeds, having the best record, having home field advantage. It's about playing your best football, or your best. It's about playing your best, no matter what sport you're in, at the most important time.
Like, I guarantee you, Ohio State right now, I believe Ohio State is favored to repeat next year.
I don't know. I think it's more wide open.
Yeah, they are. They are favored right now at 4.5 to 1. Texas is next, then Georgia, then Oregon, then Penn State.
I think it's more wide open than I think it's been in years past, because either Alabama, Georgia, or even some years it was Clemson, kind of, being those favorites to win the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's going to be wide open again. I mean, Texas, they could be a team to watch. They could be better with Arch.
I was going to say, yeah.
Ewers was a little timid toward the end of the year.
The team that I would actually be worried about going in to next year, if everything goes right for the transfer portal, it is going to be... It might be the fucking Sooners. It's going to be South Carolina. Sorry, that's it.
Yeah, Lenore Sellers is coming back. They're well coached. Yeah.
And Texas. Texas is the front runner team that I think is going to be the team that everyone's going to watch. They're going to be the national team that everyone watches. But, I mean, let's face it. If you want a long shot, it's going to be South Carolina. Because that's a team that could have made a fucking massive hole in this year's playoff if they could have made it in.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right, you want to hear how the AP ended this year for the top 25?
Yeah, let's go through it quick.
All right, Memphis, 25, Colorado. 24 Memphis, 23 UNLV, 22 Mizzou, 21 Army,
Okay.
20 Syracuse, number 19 South Carolina,
Okay.
number 18 Miami,
Okay.
number 17 Alabama,
That sounds about right.
yep, number 16 Illinois, number 15 Iowa State, number 14 Clemson, number 13 BYU, number 12 SMU,
Mm-hmm.
11 Ole Miss,
Okay.
10 Indiana,
Okay.
number 9 Tennessee,
Okay.
number 8 Boise, number 7 Arizona State, number 6 UGA, number 5 Penn State, 4 Texas, 3 Oregon, 2 Notre Dame, and 1 Ohio State.
I can't disagree with it.
It's pretty much across the board for the coaching poll for that too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, still going into next year, Boise State will not be in the top 25.
I agree.
Army will stay in the top 25. I think UNLV will be your top group of 5 school to start out the year. I think Notre Dame is going to stay in the top 10.
I can see that.
I think Oregon is... I think your number... I'll predict right now. Here's my top 10. Ohio State 1, Oregon 2, Texas 3, Georgia 4, Penn State 5, Arizona State 6, Tennessee 7, Notre Dame 8, Indiana stays at 10, and then you have SMU at 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's my top 10. I'm calling that now.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible top 10.
No, it's not.
Watch, Notre Dame stays at number 2.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, if you go in the schedule, that's not out of ordinary. But all right, that is that. Ryan, John, do you guys have anything you want to add to anything we just talked about?
I got nothing.
No, I got nothing else I want to add.
All right, well then let's get into the NFL. Christian, I gotta ask: are you previewing? Your previews coming out soon, or are they out yet?
One is tomorrow, the other is Friday.
Okay, so you will be just giving your picks, not
Right.
picks, but your things, names of the game.
Right.
We had some controversy Saturday, and I want your honest opinion, Christian. The two penalties that were on Patrick Mahomes, the two roughing the passer calls.
Oh, you know what? Hey, I got something to add to this. I'm putting it in the chat.
Okay. And if it's what I think it is, I'm going to laugh.
I've already put that.
Oh, okay. What is your thoughts on the two? By how people are talking about it, it's, oh, they cheated. They did this. Mahomes did this. But in reality, did he abuse the rule? Yes. But was it the right call? Yeah.
Yeah, right call, but it's so tough nowadays for a defender to play defense because they've maximized the efforts for the offense and really minimize things for defenses nowadays. Think about it. You hit the quarterback or you come close to within breathing near the quarterback, it's a flag. And unfortunately, you have Tom Brady to thank for that. Can't go helmet to helmet. You know, can't push a little too excessively because, I mean, look, when you're running and you're coming in, you're running downhill, right? It's not like they're trying to push the guys intentionally on purpose when the play is dead. It's just, you know, your body and your force, it's gravitating. What's really roughing the passer? Because I've seen quarterbacks get hit and they weren't absolutely drilled as you'd expect them to be.
You know what roughing the passer is? The hit that Goff took. And
That was roughing.
On the pick. Like, that should have been a flag.
Right. I agree.
Now, I think the whole issue with the one that everyone's freaking out about, and I'm sorry, I'm going to say it too, Ryan, me and you have talked about this. It did not affect the outcome of that game. They were going to win anyway. It just looked bad.
No, it didn't impact the outcome of the game. Houston shot themselves in the foot.
Yep.
The only thing Houston did incorrectly was not take advantage of red zone opportunities. I'm talking missing an extra point, missing a field goal. Well, you're not going to beat the Chiefs kicking field goals.
No, you need touchdowns.
Houston didn't even turn the ball over, which makes this even crazier.
Yeah.
Now, you guys go to the chat and open up what I just sent. Might find that a little interesting.
Oh, whoever's, whatever we see, okay, they're going to see this.
That's why I'm not opening anything.
Okay, so they're going to see this actually on the stream too. So, penalties 36. So, okay.
Okay, start at the very top there.
All right, for the Chiefs, penalties 36. Penalty yards 319. More penalties, none. Most penalty yards, one time. For the opponents, 66 penalties, penalty yards 541 yards. More penalties 10 times. Penalty yards 10 times.
Correct. Now, this is only over the last 4 years. So over the last 4 years, they have had half as many penalties as the teams they've played in the playoffs. 200 less yards,
Yeah.
In 4 years, they have never been the team with more penalties. Never. Not once. Not once in 4 years.
No,
There's
listen,
There's
that
this,
I'm not saying that they're not, like, when it comes to the penalties, it's not an issue. It is. But it's weird, because that's not a Chiefs problem. That's a ref's problem. That's a league problem. If I'm the Chiefs, I'm taking advantage of that.
but it's not, because it only happens with the Chiefs.
But
so it is a Chiefs problem.
no, it isn't, because it's a league problem. Okay, if you're a lineman on the Chiefs and they're not going to call holding, aren't you going to fucking hold? I am. I'm going to make sure that motherfucker don't go anywhere near my quarterback. I'm going to make sure I put my hands right in there, and he ain't going anywhere.
Let me tell you, Patrick Mahomes will go down as the most controversial quarterback of all time.
I don't know about that. Really? More than Michael Vick?
Michael Vick was controversial because of dogfighting.
Woof.
Patrick Mahomes going to be for cheating. He's going to be the next Tom Brady.
But he never... The league, it's a league problem. It's not his problem.
So it was a league problem whenever he asked that referee to tell him when a defender was near him. We saw the video. The only person near him was that referee.
Christian, you want to
that's
take
league.
that one?
Mm-hmm. All right. What did he say again?
The Patrick Mahomes talking to the referee.
I mean, they all do it, but with him, it's gonna get more recognition because he's the face of the league.
Well, also the fact that he said, and quote, "Can you tell me when they get near me?"
Yeah, I remember that.
No, they can't, because that's not their fucking job.
But, like, you can't... Like, listen. Okay, that is just also... Like, okay, he says it. It's stupid. They're never going to fucking do it. If they did, there's a bigger issue there than it is. But when it comes to the penalties, that's a league issue then. Then the league has to give the right referees to this team.
It does. That's the thing. It doesn't matter which referees are with this fucking team.
No, it actually does, because there's one group of referees that actually...
These statistics that I just sent to this chat are from the last 4 seasons.
Yeah, and there's one set of referees that they use in the national in playoff time that is 6-0 in the last 4 years with Patrick Mahomes.
There is obviously favoritism from the league.
That's a league issue. If I'm Mahomes, though, I'm using that every fucking minute. I'm milking the shit out of it. Because I can. It's the old saying, don't hate the player, hate the game.
You got to love the player.
Fuck Patrick. That dude's a piece of shit.
No, his wife can go to fucking hell. He's not a bad dude. His dad's a great guy. His brother's a piece of shit, and his wife's a fucking creep. She looks
How
like
you
this,
really feel?
She looks like the seal meme where the meme's like,
Dude, he's an overinflated ego. He thinks he's the greatest fucking quarterback to ever strap on a fucking helmet and step onto the field.
he's not Peyton Manning.
I mean, well, look, what he's done the first 7 years of his career. Not even some of the guys who we can call, the greatest to play the position have done what Patrick Mahomes has done. I mean, his first year in the league, he throws 50 touchdown passes, wins MVP. Second year in the league, wins the Super Bowl. Third year in the league, he
runner-up, right?
No, he signed that big contract extension.
Right, but I'm saying, didn't he make it?
Yeah,
Wasn't that Brady's title?
Yeah, with Tampa.
With Tampa, yeah. So he made it there.
Every year, he's never not played in the AFC Championship.
Well, let me ask you something, Ryan and Christian. I want to ask you something. Okay,
It's easy to get there when the referees favor you.
let me ask you something. And this could be biased, it could be that. We all will agree that Jerry Rice is one of the greatest receivers of all time, and we'll all agree that Tony Gonzalez is one of the best tight ends of all time. Travis Kelce has passed both of them in playoff stats. Is he one of the best tight ends of all time then?
Oh, definitely.
But who is his quarterback? Who is his quarterback, though?
Yeah, but remember, he was also doing it with Alex Smith.
I'm saying, like, he was doing it with Alex Smith, and then the shit with Alex Smith happened, which sucks.
Yeah, but, I mean, because if I had to give you, like, an all-time tight end list, Tony would be at 1.
Gates,
And I
2.
No, Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, fair.
Mine. I should slap you for that. Don't do that.
Gotta have Heath Miller.
I would go Tony, Shannon, maybe Kelce at 3, Gronk at 4, and then Antonio Gates at 5.
Yeah, that's a solid 5.
Yeah.
But like, let's face it. We're gonna have a duo of brothers that are first ballot Hall of Famers in the NFL and in the NFL that are going in when they retire.
Okay, good for them.
But Kelce is one of the best.
Kelsey brothers have nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes.
Actually, Travis does have a lot to do with Mahomes.
No, only on the field, my friend. Only on the field. In the real world, not at all.
But we're not talking about in real world. We're talking about on the field.
They don't have anything to do with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes wasn't their coach. Patrick Mahomes.
No, but he's got a. But who does Mahomes rely on when he passes? His main target was Kelce.
Okay. So are you going to say that Kelsey's stats are directly because of Patrick Mahomes?
Half of them are. The other half is Alex Smith. His playoff ones are. His playoff ones have a lot to do with Mahomes. Because I think with the Chiefs making
You can say whatever. I still think the guy's a piece of shit.
Oh no! Listen,
Travis Kelce is the only tight end in league history to record 8 straight years of 1,000 yards receiving. Not even Tony Gonzalez did that. And Tony is the best I've seen.
right?
Yeah.
Like, listen. Everyone freaks about. Oh, he's with Taylor Swift. He's this. Forget his personal life. Look at strictly between the 53 yards and 120 deep on the field. He's one of the best tight ends of our era. At least top 3 of our era. And he's one of the best, maybe at least top 6 of all time.
Yeah.
I was going to say top 6, easily top 10.
Okay, so let me just show you something here. Okay, this one's for Kansas City. This one's for Philadelphia.
So I should write in a Washington versus Buffalo Super Bowl. For you.
I guess you're not wrong there.
But all right, let's get to these picks so we can call it a night. Speaking of the Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Commanders take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly is a 6-point favorite. I just want to see. fuck the Eagles. Die, Eagles, die. I want to see this fucking Cinderella story go on. I want to see Washington make the fucking Super Bowl.
Not gonna,
Fry, Eagles, fry. There you go.
not gonna happen. They're just gonna.
Well, I mean, if they could stop... If they could stop Saquon, they could. And Christian, I know you're previewing it. What is your keys to the game?
Well, the reason why Washington was able to be so successful against Detroit was because Detroit, what's my saying? You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. And Jayden Daniels picked them apart. Philly can get home with 4. They can keep that spy in the middle, but I think Philly's secondary is going to be key in this game because there's been a little too much separation for Washington and their receivers. Yeah, let that secondary hold its own while the front 4 gets on because they have to throw Jayden Daniels off the spot. The Eagles just need to play their brand of football, which is clean, take care of the ball, run the ball, go from there, and everything else will fall into place. I preview this one tomorrow. Be on the lookout for it.
What's going to help Washington is the fact that there is no snow in the forecast.
Yeah. No, that's very true.
Like, granted, they're built on running, but it is a very helpful thing that there's no. It's going to be a track meet, and can Washington stay in their lane and stop Saquon?
See, that is where the trouble
Yeah.
can really hurt them because Washington hasn't been that great this year when it comes to stopping
Stop and run. No, and God forbid, I fucking hate the fact that their left tackle is fucking.
Oh, Sam Cosmi?
No, sorry, that's his right. The Philly's right tackle. Fucking, it's the fucking Jet.
Oh, Mekhi Becton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Exactly the person that I thought he was going to be, and he's playing for Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Listen, good for him. He's a great fucking player. I knew how good of a player he was, and thank God he's out of that fucking organization.
Yeah.
Because Madden stats goes off of not getting Jerry Jeudy. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
John, I guess you're taking Washington. John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I shook my head. I said, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you. Sorry.
Clean your glasses.
No, I also got like 14 different screens on right now.
That sounds like a you problem, not mine.
I mean, it's called also being a producer while the same shit's going on.
That's
Which
a lot of porn.
cookie?
Huh? That's a lot of porn.
14 different screens? Jesus Christ.
He's ambidextrous.
I'm not the fucking... I don't have the fucking magic hands like in fucking X-Men. And finally...
I see Ronnie right now. And Deanna catching what? I'm watching Octopussy.
Literally on 8 different screens.
screens. It's like the setup from fucking Swordfish. Alright, then the AFC title game. The Buffalo Bills take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't like that.
That's for
There you
Ryan.
go.
That's for Ryan. The Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 2-point favorite. The over-under is 47.5, and I believe there is no snow.
No, Buffalo's got this.
I'm going to go the Chiefs, though.
He's gonna shit down Patrick Mahomes' neck.
Here's the problem. When Buffalo is playing on the road, they tend to rely on Josh Allen a little bit more. And the problem is now that it's getting cold, every hit Josh Allen takes adds up. Which I think there's too much on that defense and there's too much talent on that offense to where Kansas City will take it give me KC, and I see Xavier Worthy having a breakout game in this game.
Yeah, well, the way I look at this game, Buffalo has to establish James Cook, and I think he's going to be the key for the Bills. But Buffalo's strength is their edge rushers. Guess what Kansas City's weakness is?
Rushing on the edge.
Their
Or tackles.
Their offensive tackles. Buffalo has the better offense than Kansas City. There's no denying that. But if Buffalo can play, I don't want to say they need to play similarly to how they played against Baltimore, because I don't think that's going to be enough to beat the Chiefs. But when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with points against them. I think it's key for Buffalo to start fast. They got to pressure Mahomes. They got to throw him off his spot. Double DeAndre. Make them be a running team. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be the fourth meeting between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, and I preview this one on Friday. And guys, I got to be up mad early, so I'm going to head on out.
Yep, get on out of here.
Right.
We have one more quick segment, but you don't need to know about it, about hockey.
Not hockey, eh?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, guys.
Yep, we will
care.
talk to you next week. All right. We'll give him information out at the end of the show. Finally, let's wrap this up really quick with the Nerdport Network's Bet Parlay of the week, going into Thursday, going into tomorrow. We're going to try to do this every week. We're going to put together a 3 to 6 leg parlay of either hockey, basketball. When baseball starts, we're going to do baseball.
No Rumble stuff? No Rumble stuff tonight?
Pull it up. When we finish this, we'll do the Rumble. It's really 3 matches.
Yeah, 'cause we haven't released anything on the Rumble
No.
except for
We can have a little fun with who we think is going to win, not who surprises, but we can do the random generator bit with who we think
we'll
is.
do that.
Yeah. All right. So, pretty much right now, the only thing right now is odds that are out are hockey, pretty much picking straight up games, and who is going to win. It's going to be straight money lines or totals to what we have. Because there are lines that are out, Ryan. They have officially some lines have officially dropped.
All right, cool.
So,
How many dropped today?
a good handful actually, and
Okay.
and a couple that we talked about.
Okay, yeah, we'll just run those then.
All right, so the Canadiens versus the Red Wings. The Montreal Canadiens are on the back end of a plus 105, and Detroit is in Detroit. It's minus 125, but the total is 5.5. I do not like the spread in this because Detroit is the home team, but I don't think Detroit is the better team.
They're not the better team this year.
But I think we're going to see at least 6 goals being played. I would lean towards the 5.5.
Right.
I think there's going to be 6 goals, so I lean towards the over. Not something I'm going to put in the parlay though.
No.
I'll tell you one that's not going in there, and that's the Flyers versus the Rangers. Flyers plus 130, Rangers minus 150. No.
Nope.
The Golden Knights versus the Blues. The Vegas VGK is minus 145, and St. Louis plus 125. I was right on the fucking nose.
Pick that one.
What do you want? We gotta go VGK? I mean, what?
I think the Blues have this one.
All right, we'll take the Blues for 1 on the back end at plus 125. All right, the Utah Hockey Club plus 135. Minnesota Wild minus 155. I'm taking the 155.
Yeah, take the Wild. That's smart.
Okay. The Sabres plus 110. Calgary minus 130. This is close enough to a coin flip. I actually like the
I take
Calgary
Buffalo.
Flames. You take Buffalo on the road.
I think Buffalo on the road.
All right.
Buffalo-
All right. Well, we'll work our way back to that.
All right.
The Canucks are on the back end of 145, and Edmonton Oilers are minus 170 with the Hart Trophy Cup leader. Give me the Oilers.
Yes. Edmonton.
And they're minus 170. All right. The Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Pittsburgh is the favorite at minus 145. Anaheim's on the back end at plus 125. Quack, quack, motherfuckers. Quack, quack.
We take
Give me the-
Anaheim?
I like Anaheim.
All right, take Anaheim. What's that, 3? We need what, one more?
No, we have 4 right now.
Oh, 4?
We can go up to 6. There's 2 more. And I think we've already talked about one that we want to do.
That is?
So, well, here's the one game. The Kraken are plus 120 against the Capitals at minus 140 on the road, but it's Ovechkin watch.
Okay.
I am not touching that. Not yet. Maybe. You know what I'm actually taking? I'm going to take it. I'll put this on the list. I'm taking the over 5.5.
Okay.
So, Caps over 5.5. I think that game is going to be a 4-3 game.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Yeah. And then finally, the Predators. Minus 250 against the Sharks at plus 210. Give me Nash. Give me Nashville.
Yeah, I take the Predators in that. I don't see San Jose having a breakout game against them.
Oh, and the over is minus 110. So we're looking at, I'll throw $5 on this. I want to say we're looking at like a $200, $300 winner if this hits.
Nice.
So we'll do this more when baseball comes around. What I want to do is, other than the Cardinals, the Yankees, and the Mets, no matter what, we have to pick those games on Thursday.
Okay.
We can pick either a stat, like someone's going to get a hit for certain games, the over. Actually, it would probably be just the money line or the overs.
Okay.
All right.
So each one gets a pick other than the Yankees. So then that would be a 6-leg parlay between us 3 if Christian wants in there. But we have to pick the Cards, we have to pick the Mets, and we have to pick the Yankees.
All right.
So then it's 3 other people, and it's a 6-leg parlay no matter what. And usually Thursdays everyone's playing, so that's kind of a good thing. Or no one's playing. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, because most teams have off on Thursday because it's travel day usually.
Or we flip it to Fridays, and then we just fucking...
Fridays would probably be better because that's the beginning of every series is Friday usually.
Yeah, unless it's a 4-legger.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll see, because if there's a lot of games, if there's at least 10 games to be played, we'll pump it. We'll put that out. If there's less, we'll go to Friday and do Friday, because I want to do something with strikeouts. I want to also do, when we get to our preview, I want to put something on where everyone can predict a Cy Young, an MVP, and
Batting champion.
or double, like, I want to do Cy Young, batting, like stuff like that, like strikeouts, things along that line, and I'll pony up some of it, and hopefully if we start getting more donations from people, like I said, down below on Twitch, there is our Cash App. Every bit of money is going to either go into us betting or us going to do shows live in other places. We're going to start small and try to do
Let's
shit.
go live at Johnny's Bar Mitzvah.
Johnny's Bar and Grill.
We're going to try something small. Like, I would love to do it at, like, a minor league ballpark. Or we're going to start with something small and do, like, college baseball games, college football games, things like that. And when we start building up a pipeline, we can start going to, Florida, California, the national fucking title game, Wrestle fucking Mania. Speaking of WrestleMania, we have to fucking
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
kiss my ass. That's a good segue.
Let me just say, if any of our fans want to send the three of us to WrestleMania, John will orally pleasure you.
Hey, listen, that's 35. That's 50 grand.
Dude, we
It's
can get a
Vegas.
lot.
Listen, that's Vegas. That's a cheap whore. That's an expensive whore out there.
That's an expensive one. You're like one of the high class ones that can take buy for the weekend.
Pinky's out.
Take it for the compliment it is.
At least you're not number 38.
That's true.
At
Let's
least
get
you're
this done so we can move
at
on,
least
please.
you're not Ricky and getting snowballed in the back room.
God.
Hey, listen, you could be the guy dying in the bathroom right now with a hard on, getting fucked by another girl, and you're not even knowing it.
Yeah, he was already dead when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said he didn't know about it.
Died with a hard on and a fucking knee bag.
Died with a hard on in a dream.
His imagination was a little too vivid that day.
Yep. All right. Anyway, on to the
Yes.
onto the Rumble.
You have the generator thing up yet? So now are you going
It's-
to generate the number for us, or we have to pick the number?
No,
No,
I'm gonna
take it.
generate the number for who we're gonna root for in the Rumble.
I'm thankful Sasha Banks is in it, so I'm good. I'm happy there.
You just picked two numbers between fucking 1 and 30.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to go to one number, max 30. 1.
I
And
got a piece of paper to write it
how
down.
many seconds do we want this to go for? 5?
What do you mean? 10. Do 10 seconds.
Okay. Oh, I got to do 9. Okay. All right. So who's going first? Me?
No, let Ryan go first.
I don't know why we're using a generator when we just have to fucking pick numbers.
Because it's fun.
It's random, totally random.
All right. And if it comes up again, we'll go with Ryan. Your number for the men's, 26.
Not too far from what I was going to pick anyway.
And for the women's, watch, it comes up 26 again. 3.
Oh, that's an interesting number to get for that.
Oh, no,
Number 3
you're
last year was Jordan Grace, if memory serves correctly.
You know what?
not rooting for the Rumble. You're rooting for the year, my man.
That's what we were doing. Yeah.
Nah.
Hold on. Fucking ads. Gotta love the shit. Fucking ads. What the fuck? But, I mean, 3, that's not terrible. Watch, it's Carmella coming back.
Oh, God, I think he creamed his pants.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, gonna get a text. Woo!
Or if imagine if it's AJ Lee. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It won't be AJ.
No, she ain't coming back, dude. She's under contract with WoW.
She pretty much owns WoW.
She ain't coming back.
All right, John, you want to go?
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
All right, for the men's. 5.
Oh, shit.
If we have
That's
a
a shitty-
if either one of us get a random repeat, we're just gonna go again. So for the women, I mean, it could be Roman 8.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got some low-ass numbers.
All
Could
right.
be Tozawa.
Yeah, it could be Otis.
My,
The return, I say.
I got Ryan. I'm one behind you. I got 27.
20. Oh, that's a lucky number.
Yeah. And for the women, 23.
rigged!
Random, motherfucker.
Rigged!
All right, now let's go to the picks.
All right, well, let's just say there's obviously one match. The only match is Owens and Cody for the title ladder match.
Owens.
Oh, and
I'm going Cody.
Cody.
We got to shake it up. Fans are getting tired of Cody. He's got to lose the belt, turn heel.
Go full Homelander.
Full home.
Right now,
I look as high as I feel right now.
Rumble. Any surprises this year for either? For let's do men. Any surprise for the men's Rumble that you?
Joe Hendry,
didn't-
Josh,
I kind of figured he's going to be in it.
Josh Alexander.
Okay.
Dolph Ziggler.
I think you're gonna see Moose before you see Dolph.
I don't think Moose is going to be in it.
JBL.
That as the Outlaw, yes.
I would not be shocked at that because he's been showing up at different shows, so I wouldn't be shocked at that.
He's a fucking Raw.
What?
He's a what?
But he was at fucking Raw.
Yeah.
You got a $2 payoff for the New Day, so.
No, they took that $2 back.
Oh, that's right. They did take it back, yeah.
Cheap asses.
What
Dragon,
about the lady?
hold on, Dragon Lee, because we haven't known where the fuck he was.
Oh, they put him out to the back because they got
Penta, yeah. I'll give you one. Malachi.
Malachi, yeah.
Could
You
be,
mean-
yeah.
What?
You mean Alistair?
Alistair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked.
For the women, that's easy, Jordan.
Well, Jordan's already down in the PC already.
Tessa Blanchard.
No, I don't
Yep.
see that happening.
I would
I
love
do.
it. I would love it. But you know as well as I do. Oh, you know as well as I do that they're going to fucking rip the fucking heat that's going to get. Rosemary.
I think Alexa's coming back at the Rumble.
Alexa and Charlotte are already kind of due back.
Charlotte, I saw Charlotte before. Charlotte looks fucking jacked as shit. So you don't think neither one of you think AJ is going to show up?
No.
No,
I
dude.
think
She would show up in NXT before anything.
She's under contract with another company
she owns that company.
that does not have a working relationship with WWE. No, she is not coming back.
Honestly,
Now, would I love it? Yeah, I absolutely love AJ. It's not going to happen, not yet. And if she does, she's not showing up to WWE. She's showing up to NXT for the whole her and Roxy feud.
For the men's rumble, easy. John Cena.
see, yeah.
The story's kind of making it, but that dude, that Rumble for what they're announcing is just stacked.
Yeah,
Right now, the only Rumble they have: LA Knight, John Cena, Punk, Uso, Roman Reigns, Rollins, McIntyre, Mysterio, and Sami Zayn. As of right now,
yeah, John Cena, right there. That's your winner. He wins the Royal Rumble. He goes to WrestleMania. He breaks Ric Flair's record. He rides off into the sunset.
I
Just
think
like-
it's going to be. I think it's going. If it's anything, it's going to be Punk.
Just like he deserves.
Punk pulls favors unless he gets like Mason Ryan to show back up.
You mean Cirque du Soleil boy?
No, that was
Yeah.
No,
I
that
could,
was Mason Ryan.
I could see it depending on the story for the retirement match. Punk picks up the title at Elimination Chamber, faces John Cena in his retirement match at WrestleMania.
See, you say that. I could also see. Oh, Randy.
Randy,
Is he-
look, Randy will get it, but he's not getting it before John.
No. I mean, like, that's the retirement match.
Yeah, this is the retirement tour. John Cena's winning the Royal Rumble. John Cena's breaking Ric Flair's record. John Cena's riding off into the sunset because that's what John Cena fucking deserves.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And you got to think about it, too. Seth is in this. You know McAfee's going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great way to set up all the stories for post Cena.
Now, I'll give you... Here's a question. Here's one. Okay, McAfee's there. Is Corey Graves
Yes.
in the
He's already-
Rumble?
is Corey even cleared?
Corey's been cleared.
Would it be shocked? No.
Well, I mean, after the outburst that he's had on television about McAfee taking his spot, it's a perfect storyline to set up for Mania.
McAfee enters the Rumble. Corey Graves comes out 2-3 people later. They meet up, kicks off a story that ends between those two at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That'd be a great setup. I mean, is there anything in the Girls Rumble we could see setting up a storyline for that in the Girls Rumble?
I didn't even think about her, Becky.
Well, she's already been in a lot of bumpers for on Netflix, so I have a feeling she's showing back up.
Does Jade show up?
Well, from what I've been hearing, Jade's cleared. Jade might be back,
She was never hurt.
but she was cleared from her injury.
Cleared from her post production of Carrie.
Well, I'm just saying, kayfabe, she was cleared from her injury.
That's right, Mia Slavovic.
Yeah, I could see her being
because they always have the TNA champion show up.
Do we see Julia in there? Do we see Julia in the Rumble?
Maybe. People are saying Nikki Bella. That's possible.
Nikki Bella could be a possibility.
Could
we see Britt Baker in there?
No, and this is someone that I don't. So apparently, Sports Illustrated is putting up like possibilities. They said one that's interesting: Gail Kim.
Never again.
No, Gail and the WWE are two miles apart.
And they're saying don't count on Carmella and Alexa. I go, Alexa's already saying she's coming back.
Carmella, I don't know. I think Carmella might be done. I think she might be. She just wants to become a mom now and just wants to be done with wrestling.
Less than 1%, AJ Lee.
And I'm okay. I'm okay with that because she had a really good, really fun run in WWE. You know, women's champion, women's tag champion, Miss Money in the Bank. She's checked them all.
Yeah. Hell, Becky. If Becky didn't come back too, I wouldn't be sad if Becky never came back. I mean, I know she's going to. But, I mean, go off into the sunset. I mean, she's done it all, too.
I mean, if we're looking at it like that, that's a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, Becky, everyone's like, oh, Becky's going to go to AEW. No, she's not.
No,
she ain't going nowhere.
Rebecca Lopez is not going to AEW.
No. She's staying with her husband. She's staying with her husband and her ex-boyfriend.
Who's her ex-boyfriend?
Finn Balor.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Where's that? Yeah, I'm surprised Finn hasn't been on TV in a while.
He was on TV 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm saying he wasn't on this past Raw, though.
No, because he's still hurt from the street fight.
That's right, yeah.
Which I love the fact that we're getting 2.5 hour Raws.
He got around by a very large man.
There's a lot of working titles that are going into 2 titles. Cena's retirement, but then you also have Damian Priest still going after Gunther. With Sami,
that's a Mania match.
Yeah, you have Sami Zayn, who the last person that he beat was Gunther.
I think the last 2 in the Rumble this year. It's either Cena and Punk or Cena and Zayn. Because they're trying to elevate Sami up into the main event title picture.
Right. I mean, is Sami a future world champion, you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He was a great NXT champion, too.
Oh, no, look, I'm totally for it, too, but I just don't know. Do you think they trust enough to give him the ball?
Triple H.
Yeah, Vincent. If this was Vince, I would have said no, but this is Hunter. I mean, crazier shit's happened.
Hunter trusted him enough to fucking carry NXT whenever it was still, the hottest wrestling show on TV.
That's true.
And he brought in Kevin Owens, part of the Kevin Owens, and Owens ended up getting fast-tracked to the main roster.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Oh, so last thing, and then we'll close it up. Who's the dark arts guy for Lucha Libre? That Chad Gable's gonna go visit. A lot of people think it's Chavo.
It might be. Could it be Vampiro?
I don't think
No.
he would have posted something on his social media about signing with WWE.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not Vamp.
Um,
He would know if you're gonna say Vamp about anything. Vamp going back to working with Penta.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, for all we
Well,
know, for the thing we don't realize is AAA and WWE have a fucking working relationship all of a sudden now.
Could it be Conan? Could it be Conan?
Fuck no!
It'd be cool if it was Charlie Malice, but I don't know if he's out of prison yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be anybody. For at this, I mean, the speculation that you could wait. You know, there's such a wide net that they can go for.
La Parca?
Sure.
La Parca? No, he's killed somebody.
Pretty sure he got like 20 years for assaulting that police officer.
Trying to think dark arts of Lucha Libre. What, like Silver King? We're gonna see like fucking S.A. Rios?
He died. Didn't Silver King die?
I
I think he did. I think he passed.
But I'm saying, like,
Hell?
what are we gonna see? S.A. Rios?
Bill,
Alberto Del Rio.
No! Just something like that. No!
Bill Mascaras.
Mil Masquerade,
No,
yeah, right?
that's-
Ultimo Dragon? The
No,
great,
Ultimo.
the great Muda. Oh, the great
El
Muda.
Torito. El Torito.
The great Muda.
No, I think Muda's done.
He's not wrestling,
Eh.
but the dark arts. Muda has an alter ego that is the dark version of Muda.
Yeah, Muda Black and White. Muda, the
But,
NWO Muda.
or
Could it be? Ooh. I just
Or-
thought.
Liger.
Dark Arts could be
No,
the demon.
no,
could
no.
be the demon Finn Balor too.
Not
No.
Liger, because Liger, if it was going to be Dark Arts, it'd be Kenshi Liger, not.
That's
Thunder.
what I mean. It wouldn't be Thunder Liger. It would be Kenshi Liger because he does have that alter ego too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the maskless evil ego, Kenshi. Dark Lucha Arts.
It's not gonna be dark. If you want to talk about dark arts and lucha, I mean, fucking the shitty version of fucking Sin Cara,
Oh God, Kalisto.
Tonga Loa.
Yo, Loa.
I mean, he's already in the E.
Or it could be No, he's not. I was gonna say, what's that big motherfucker that's a Samoan that they signed to NXT that hasn't been on TV yet? Haku's other kid.
Oh yeah.
They have a working agreement with AAA.
See, that's the thing. The only reason I know this is because Penta showed up at a AAA show for no fucking reason.
What if? Pagano?
Could Ray Phoenix be finally done with the AEW?
No.
No, they released him. Pagano. Piero. Blue Demon.
Malachi!
There you go.
We're idiots.
There you go. There's your dark. You can't get any darker arts than that.
Fucking Malachi Black.
You can. There's guys.
But
That's the perfect setup for it right there.
because, oh my god, I'm fucking, really, we're fucking stupid. The Dark Arts is the name of his fucking gym.
There you go. There you have it.
On that note, we're going to bed because we're old as fuck and apparently tired.
Yeah. So let's call this.
Take our Ginkgo Biloba so we can remember shit. But with that being
It's all on
said,
video, so it's documented.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our show. If you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media networks under the Nerd Report Network. Follow us individually at F and Roddy.
At the Zombie Master.
At Stonecock STL.
Join us every other Monday, this Monday for the Dumpster Fire podcast was me and the Stunt Cock right there. We'll dive into the fucking world of pop culture and random bullshit. Join John in due time.
I have me and my friend, my partner, Matt, and I will be with our own pop culture type podcast. Will be coming soon. We're in the early planning stages. We don't have a title yet, but within the next month we should have a couple episodes ready to go.
Cool. And join us back here every Wednesday at 8:30, 9 o'clock as we dive into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the wide world of sports and sports betting. We are strictly going to be on YouTube and Spotify because Blog Talk Radio has officially closed its books because we were not airing on it today. If people noticed, because they kind of shut the doors on everybody. We kind of want our money.
And you didn't promote Christian too. Daily Blitz _61.
Yep. Daily Blitz _61. Follow his on the Daily Blitz blog. And go to the world of sports for all of the upcoming news and conversations. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. If you like what you heard, tell your friends. If you didn't,
Goddamn kids, get off my lawn.
tell your enemies. But always remind them 3 different things. 1, a hot dog is a sandwich. 2, Bobby Bonilla be getting paid. And 3, there's always a teachable moment. And shit, if you don't believe us,